Good morning guys, today's my last day at Bangkok and I will be heading to SongWat in the morning for breakfast and then probably just explore the area and see what else I can fit into my stomach before I leave. SongWat is a historic road in between Chao Phraya River and Yaowarat. It is one of the oldest commercial districts in the Thai capital, so you'll see a lot of traditional shophouses that sell wholesale goods like spices, food and shoes. They've recently tried to modernize the area, so you do see a lot of new restaurants, bars and cafes popping up, but what they have done really well is to preserve the charm of the old SongWat. The first stop of the day is SongWat Coffee Roasters. The cafe is nestled within a small road right next to a temple, and it might be a bit difficult to find if you're not familiar with the place. By the time I got there at 9+, there were already a few tables taken up, but it wasn't full. So the ambiance is really nice, the place is really cozy, and it's just a nice place to read a book or think about life. They actually have options for coffee or non-coffee drinks, and there are also pastries available. In terms of pricing, it averages at about 140-150 baht for a coffee, and pastries wise it ranges from around 25 baht to around 150 baht. Something that I do regret is not coming to Chinatown a bit earlier. As I was walking towards SCR from the MRT, I noticed that the Chinatown market streets are already open and there's just a lot to buy and a lot to see. A lot of people come to Yaowarat at night for the night market because there's just so much street food, but personally I think that mornings are even better. There is no lack of good food around. Unfortunately, I only managed to walk past and I didn't get to try any of the food, so do let me know what your recommendations are because I am definitely coming back to Yaowarat in the morning when I'm back in Bangkok.
So I just went for coffee at SCR SongWat Coffee Roasters, and initially I thought it was some new overhyped hipster place, but surprisingly it was fantastic. The food, I would say you can give it a miss, it's nothing special, but the coffee was really good. We got the orange coffee, very smooth, very nice, very easy to drink. This is my lunch place. It's a beef noodle place. It's really cute because there's this go for coffee thing. And I realized that in the coffee place that I went just now, there was go for beef noodles. So I guess they're connected. So the noodle store hasn't opened. I think it opens at 10 and it's 9:50 now. So I walked further down and there's this bao mural that's very cute. This is actually a bao shop. So maybe I'll get one bao while waiting for the beef noodles for the novelty because bao.
Long Bao has quite a wide variety of bao, so they have the sweet ones and the savoury ones. So the savoury ones are the ones like pork salted egg, barbecue pork, and even plant-based pork. And then the sweet ones, so like taro, bean white sesame or black sesame. They even have plain baos. And you can also choose between the roasted and the steamed buns. I personally tried the steamed buns, but there are a lot of people online who tried the roasted ones and highly recommended it as well. Pricing wise, they have the mini bun which is 17 baht per bun, and then they have the big one which is 26 baht per bun. In terms of outlets, right, they actually do have multiple outlets. I saw that they have one at Siam Paragon ground floor where they sell all the little street food. So if you guys want to try the bun but don't have time to travel all the way to Yaowarat, then you guys can try the one at Siam Paragon.
Yeah, mine is super fluffy. But the pork is salted egg filling. I haven't tasted the salted egg, but the pork itself is nice. It's very peppery. Yeah, I thought salted egg.
By 10 a.m, the beef noodle shop was already open. It's called Rong Clan Nuea. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So in this shop, they mainly serve beef noodles. So there's the beef noodle soup and then there is the dried beef noodle, and they come in two sizes. So for both the soup and the dry version is the same pricing. The smaller one is 150 baht and then the bigger one is 250 baht. I personally got the smaller one and I already think that the portion is already bigger than other beef noodle stores in Bangkok. They also give you 3 options for noodles. One is the egg noodles, and then rice noodles and rice vermicelli. I got the rice noodles. I think that's the classic one. They also have the non-noodle version, so you can just get the classic braised beef broth, or if you want, you can get chicken noodles as well if you don't take beef. So if you can see, there are beef slices, tendons, beef balls, and I believe other cuts of beef as well. Then they garnish it with coriander and fried garlic. The consistency of the broth is a bit lighter and soupier, and it's quite flavorful, but I found it to be slightly salty, but I think this is just a personal preference. The noodles were super springy and chewy. I loved it so much. It wasn't overcooked, and it did absorb a little bit of the flavor of the broth as well. The beef was quite tender, and the different cuts of meat and beef balls provided a different texture, so every bite was different and I really liked that. And this actually became my new favorite in Bangkok. My last stop was a soy milk store. Their soy milk is unsweetened and has a bit of a roasted flavor. So they actually give you white sugar and brown sugar on the side to add in if you want. I got the 3-type bua loi in soy milk, and it came with taro, black sesame, and red bean variations. Bua loi is what we call tang yuan in Chinese, which is glutinous rice balls. Unexpectedly, my favorite was the red bean one because it was quite fragrant and not sweet at all.
I just hit coffee. Trying to squeeze as much as I can before I do, but I don't think my stomach can stomach anymore, unfortunately. So I'm at cheese area. I don't know if y'all can hear, but yeah, I find Chinatown very charming in the morning. It's much better than the night in my personal opinion. But yeah, I miss this place so much.
In the blink of an eye, it's time to leave Bangkok again. And I'm not too upset about that because it just means that I'm one day closer to moving here. Reflecting on my time here, I can't help but smile at all the adventures I've had, the friends I've made, and the places I've explored. What truly makes a place special is the people, right? And Bangkok has introduced me to some of the most incredible souls, from locals who have welcomed me with open arms to fellow travelers who have become fast friends. It's the connections I've made that truly enriched my experience here, and I would not trade this for the world. As I bid farewell to Bangkok, I do so with a heart full of gratitude and excitement for what lies ahead. Thank you, Bangkok, for the adventures, the memories, and the unforgettable moments. I can't wait to be back.